I was literally hospitalized. It really is serious. This is the kind of landscape you'll see all throughout Ladakh, and I feel like it's not spoken about enough. Hello there, beautiful people. Namaste and Saubona to yet another vlog from Ladakh. I woke up this morning fully energized because I was going sightseeing. I also started falling sick after this day. Towards the end, I started getting severe headaches and could hardly catch my breath. So I was also hospitalized after this day. So make sure you watch till the end to see how I got hospitalized and how I was so low on oxygen that I could hardly breathe. So I woke up early in the morning, had my breakfast and headed to Sheh Palace, which is in Leh city, which is a bit away from Leh city but not very far away. Hello there, beautiful people. Namaste and Saubona. Welcome to another vlog from Leh. I am currently in Leh, Ladakh. In case you missed my first vlog or first few vlogs, I will link it down in the description, so make sure you check that out. I have already explored the Leh market. I am currently at Sheh Palace. I'm taking the stairs up and I have a view to show you guys. Look at that view. It's absolutely spectacular views. In fact, this is the kind of landscape you'll see all throughout Ladakh. You will not know actually where to stop and take pictures because everywhere this is what it looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. And what adds to the beauty is that it's just so untouched. There is no crowd whatsoever and you get to explore everything at leisure. Look at that. It's beautiful. Let's go to Sheh Palace. I said I'm on the stairs right now. I'm going up to the palace and I'll show you guys from there. So let me just give you a quick history update. So Sheh was basically the summer capital of Ladakh in the past, and it also contains a humongous Shakyamuni Buddha statue, which is the second largest Buddha statue in Ladakh. Look at that. That is how huge the statue is. And I love that you can see a very beautiful landscape up top from here. It is, I think, it is situated on the second floor, and you can have a very beautiful overview of the entire landscape. And then from there, I walked to another monastery, which is kind of like closer to the statue, but it is essentially part of the monastery. You had to climb quite some stairs, and the lack of oxygen really doesn't help at this point, but oh well. I went to the monastery. There is a minimal charge for those who are non-residents of Ladakh. I think I paid 50 rupees or 100 rupees, something like that. And after sightseeing at the Sheh Palace, I headed to another monastery. I'm forgetting the name of this monastery actually, but the locals told me that this monastery specifically was one that could not be discovered by British invaders, and apparently it does contain some of the most precious jewels or precious items of the time. So it was something that could not have been discovered, and therefore it was not robbed by the British invaders. The lovely thing about this obviously was, apart from me, there were only 3 to 4 other people. I had the whole property to myself mostly. This is what it looks like from the inside. It was actually locked, so I guess outsiders cannot go inside, but this is a view. They have glass windows, so this is what it looks like from the inside. The interior is absolutely spectacular, and they have a little statue of the Buddha over there and all these decorations. After all that sightseeing, I was starting to get a little hungry, but there was no place to eat nearby, and I was also trying to avoid junk, so I stopped at this local vendor over here and got myself some fruits. I got my bananas. I did get bananas only because it was easier to consume in the spot, because I couldn't wash apples or anything else that he had. So I had a few bananas, and then I headed back to the Leh market because I hadn't had lunch at this point. I went to this new cafe that had recently opened in Leh, had some coffee, and I went to my hostel. Came back in the evening just to explore, and at this point I was starting to feel a little sick again, so I had some soup and I had some momos as well. I wanted to explore some local cuisines, but I did that later on. I didn't have much of an appetite, so I went back to the hostel, and for dinner I had some khichdi and continued with some work. I think this was right before I fell sick, you guys. So this is when I started falling sick, and My, guess what? I landed in the hospital the next day. I could hardly breathe, had a pounding headache throughout the night. Although I did try to take some painkillers, but it didn't help. Ultimately, I was admitted to the hospital due to a lack of oxygen. AMS is real, you guys. Make sure you take your medications. Comment down below if you want information on the specific exact type of medications you should be taking before coming to Ladakh. Take these medications 2 to 3 days before coming here because they really help with the high altitude. Later in the evening, I was discharged from the hospital and I tried to walk around the market just to see how I feel. And I was feeling much better. I was actually 98% quite all right. Explored the market for some winter wear. I also spotted this actress. Let me know if you guys know who this actress is. I have no idea, but there was a film shooting right in the center of the Leh market. I walked around a bit and tried to look for a pharmacy. Got some nasal drops because the air over here in Ladakh is very dry, and I did find myself bleeding, my nose bleeding most of the time. I wasn't able to vlog much yesterday because I was literally hospitalized due to AMS, which is Acute Mountain Sickness. I was really low on oxygen. My oxygen levels were 64, 65, and it was actually supposed to be 85. So I was in the hospital for the better part of yesterday, and I was pretty much resting since yesterday and today. Also, there is a bit of a strike situation going on here in Ladakh, so the market and everything have been closed for 2 days. They just opened up right now around 5 o'clock, and we also don't know until when it's gonna be open. So we just came out. I'm out with my roomies, and I came to do some souvenir shopping because I'm not sure when the market will be shut again because of the strike and everything. So I'm trying to see what I can get for my friends and family back home. Let's see what we can get, you guys. Also, a quick FYI. So everybody warned me these medications that I needed to take before coming here and just acclimatization in general, but I kind of took that lightly, and it really got me really sick. So make sure you take all your medications and take all the necessary precautions before coming here because it can really be life-threatening. I've heard of death cases due to AMS, so it's not a joke, you guys. Take your medications before coming here, and make sure you take proper rest, take a lot of liquids, and just kind of rest in the first 2 days. Funny enough, in my case, I started feeling sick on the third or fourth day. So in the first 2 days, usually what happens with a lot of people is that they start feeling the symptoms in the first 2 days. But for me, it was very different. I thought, you know what, I'm unbeatable. You do want to make sure that you take your medications. Everybody's staring at me, but I'm trying to fight my social anxiety. But yeah, so make sure, let me know in the comments if you need more information on the type of medications you need to be taking before coming here and the type of medications that you need when you are here. I also just got some nasal drops because the air is really dry over here, so you may start bleeding. No, you may start nasal bleeding when you're here. So there's some nasal drops that you might want to take, and some camphor that you may want to sniff on continuously while you're here, just to help you with the altitude. So comment below if you want to know more on that because it really is serious, and I feel like it's not spoken about enough. So let me know about that.
We do have also available also. I hope you have enjoyed shopping with us. I hope you got also nice prizes as well.
Yes, we did.
I hope with the smile you came, you have left also same smile. Okay.
We got suits and we got shawls from Bhaiya. And this is their Insta handle in case you guys are interested in Kashmiri shawls, suits, saris at reasonable prices. They do ship all over India. So, thank you, Bhaiya.
Thank you very much.
Take
Man.
care.
Thanks for shopping.
Thank
Have
you.
a good time.
Thank
Okay?
you.
See you in the future also.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
inshallah.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Risha. Happy birthday to you.